60% of the user are from the iPhone 13. Samsung Galaxy Fold 3, we have 30%. I am 97% confident that this application will work. 3% you will be never confident. Test cases of a mobile application Instagram based on this thing. In this case, the format that we need to use. So you can always take an help from the AI tools. So now test cases wise, right? If suppose I have a Instagram application, so test cases I have given here. So let me open this thing. So see, process remains same for the test cases. We have same scenario ID. We have same test scenario. We have same test cases, test data, test title, precondition, set to execute, expected result, and followed by the actual result, right? This is your user login. This is for the Instagram, by the way, guys, Instagram application. You will check for valid credentials, you will check for invalid credentials, you will check for new user, you will post a content or a image, you will delete a image, you will do a updation of an image and verify, and different things. Responsiveness you will verify smooth, you will basically verify, you will verify if it is basically updated everything and all. See, the number of test cases can increase based on the functional testing, usability testing, compatibility, interface, performance, security, and many more type of testing. So it depends on you which type of testing you are basically going to add into mobile. So you got an idea that, okay, Pramod, so process remains same for the mobile testing. It is just that we have some extra functionality, right? We have some extra things, and we can definitely use some kind of cloud providers which will help us to basically test a app or a this is a web app. If you have a web app, right, mobile web app, then you will be testing it through the browser testing. Or if you have a application, then you will be native application, you will be testing it through the app testing that you see, right? In this case, see again, what is the extension of iOS application? Sample app.ipa. So you can play around with this. Suppose I want to check it on a iPhone, let's say, which is new launching iPhone Pro Max 1, 16 version. I want to check this application, sample application. Click on start. This is a cloud provider. You have to pay for it on monthly basis, but you can basically, without getting a phone. I don't have iPhone 14 Max Pro, right? I don't want to buy. What I will do is I will buy a small subscription from this website and they will provide it for me. So this is actually present somewhere. This is a real device which is present into somewhere. It is present in the Noida nearby New Delhi, and where I'm basically getting the details. So this is an application, by the way, a dummy application that now we have. You can delete, you can play around in this case. Now, of course, if you talk about the test cases, right, you can definitely take help from the ChatGPT. So again, if you see, I have used it same way, where I have basically told to create test cases in this format, which basically the format that I have used. Test cases of a mobile application Instagram based on this thing, in this case, the format that we need to use. So you can always take an help from the AI tools, by the way, to create your test cases, and it will give you in a proper format, which will be useful for us into our sheet also. Another type of thing is you can switch to another devices or resolution also. See, here, what you can do is click on switch, and on the runtime, you can switch to any devices and resolution. So if you want to test resolution is covered. This is your compatibility testing with different type of OSs or different type of size of the iPhone. If you go with Android, you will see a huge list. See, fragmentation in case of Android is big because Samsung has 10 devices, Google also have 10 devices, Xiaomi also have. So number of combination are big. Guys, very important stuff which I wanted to give you. Now tell me, should we cover every test case? So you are saying that in Android, I have Samsung, Google, Xiaomi, everyone, right? For example, 10 vendors are there, and each of them have the 10 times of there. For example, now 100. So 100 devices I have to verify. For the iOS, also we have like suppose 11, and I think it is there almost like, let's say 2. Every iOS also have like iPhone Max, Pro Max and everything, right? Different resolution also is there. So let's say this is 2 in this case, so 22. So almost like 130 times I have to basically do one test case. I have to execute for this many times. Is it a correct way? How many of you think that? Absolutely not. What you will do is, this is where the important thing is there. So how we have done it is, you will ask your BA for the GA access. You will prepare what is called as list of devices where your traffic is coming. So now your BA or your basically salesperson has given you a devices that, hey, iPhone 13 is basically we have like 60% of the user are from the iPhone 13. Samsung Galaxy Fold 3, we have 30%. Then we have like 5%, and then we have 2%. These are the users who are using it. Suppose this is the data they have given you. If you have 10 test cases, are you going to basically execute on this top 3, yes or no? Now number of test cases will reduce. Same, this kind of technique you need to use in real life also. This is how you will be doing it. What you will do is you will find the top 5, top 10 devices, you will execute them, and then you can say them, guys, what I have done is that our users who are coming to this top 10 devices are almost 97%. So I'm pretty much sure that we will not get a majority of any blocker. And this is the risk we have assessed the risk right now. The failure chances will be low. This is your responsibility to tell to every team. What do you think, guys? They will be happy, or they will tell you to take out time and execute the 1300 work case? So this is the real testing that we have done. Same thing you can apply on the web applications also. So this is one of the technique that you can apply into your real life also, which basically means you have to find your traffic or who's using it. Find those top 10 where 95 or 97% of the traffic is there, right? If you are able to find the top 10 devices, these are the top 10 devices, you can present to your team that I am 97% confident that this application will work. 3% you will be never confident, because to make the 3% zero, you have to execute for a lot of devices. You will not have that time. Same process you are going to do with the web application also. If you are doing a cross browser testing, if I have to test a app.vw.com, right? Let me tell you also, we had a top users, which is Chrome with the latest one. Suppose this is just an example right now, because I remember the Chrome version 113, 112 and 111. Almost 80% of the users are from these 3 versions only. Firefox less than 15%. Firefox latest version, then Safari, then IE, or less than 1%. So what do you think? I have 10 test cases. 10 test cases I can happily run on this part and this part. Easily I can cover this. Or should I cover for everyone? 113, 112, 110, 110, all of them. Should I cover all of them? This one makes sense. Subsetting the test data, yes or no? This is again an assumption. By the way, we don't work with assumption in software testing, but again, this is an assumption that if it is working for a majority of the people who are basically using this scenario or this OSS, then it has a less risk as compared to the other cases if we execute on all of them. So see, right now we are not showing you how to write the test cases. We are but just showing you how easy it is to write a test cases in mobile. What exactly is APM? How you can use for mobile automation in this case. Okay.